Hey everyone, my name is Eddie and I'm making this video to show and tell my journey on how I got my remote tech sales job that's earning me right now $130,000 per year, and it's fully remote, and I don't have a college degree in sales or anything like that. So I'm 24 years old right now. I started college at 19, 18 actually. I did pre-health, which was like dental hygienist, and I dropped out because I hated it. And then I did electrical to become an electrician. And I hated that as well because it's long ass hours, the pay's not that good. And most of my friends are in tech and they were working after and they were getting paid so much money and they're fully remote and they're traveling all of North America and stuff and working remotely and traveling like Europe. So I'm like, bro, they're getting paid more than I do and they're living life. What am I doing this for? I live in Canada, so it's like so much more expensive and harder to get more money from electricians. So then I asked my friends who are in tech to just kind of, how do I do it? I wish I could do it, but I want to go back in school for 4 more years to get this. And you don't have to. That's what they told me. They said you can just do like a course online or a boot camp, and that's more than enough for most software and tech companies. All they care about is whether you can do the job or not. They don't care about what school you're in, unless you're like 1% of schools, but like, most of the time they don't care if you're good enough. So I did a boot camp in software engineering actually, and then I did it in 6 months to 8 months, and I actually got a job by myself at working at T-Mobile, which is a U.S. company, and I was getting paid a lot more than my electrician job and remote, but I hated it because it's long hours still, and it's very like technical, and I don't like it at all. So I started to look into other fields in tech, and I saw tech sales, how you can charge of your own income, and it's fully remote, no coding involved. So I'm like, let's do that. And then I started looking up how to, or like courses or boot camps on tech sales, and I found this. It's called, it's a tech sales course in Coursera. That's the website. I did it in not even 2 months really. I could probably do it in the same amount of time if you lock in. And bro, I was blown away. It was so good. I don't really have any sales experience. I've had one phone booth experience here in my local mall, but that's about it really. But these guys teach you from A to Z everything that you need to do, how to set up your LinkedIn, how to actually talk to people, how to be good on camera, how to not be nervous, how to handle objections, everything, man. It's just so good and makes you into a great salesperson as well. And they tell you exactly, and they tell you everything about the actual job and the culture, and how everything works, how to like negotiate for a higher salary. And bro, it was awesome. I did it and I was so confident. Honestly, at the start I was like confident 'cause I'm not good at sales. I'm not good at talking to people, but look at me now. I'm making videos and stuff. And I even have a stuttering problem, but they helped me get rid of that too, be more confident on camera. But and then now I got that job after 3 interviews, which was crazy in this job market. But I'll tell you how I did it. I got after 3 interviews of 3 different jobs, and this one landed. That's I think 80, 70K base, and then the rest is up to you with commission and stuff. So I'm working remote. I work probably like 5 hours of actual work per day. Other stuff is like meetings or some bullshit like that, or waiting. But actual work, not even 5 hours really. I work from anywhere. Last 2 months I was in Mexico, Tulum, working from there, going to the beach. It was awesome. Next thing is probably gonna be somewhere in Southeast Asia if I could do that. But it's been amazing. It's been crazy, and I'm just trying to let people know how to do it as well. Just take the course, and then after you do that, that's the hard part really. You can still be a good salesperson and know what you're doing, but landing a job right now in this job market is the hard part. Even though, but you're kind of lucky though, because tech sales is not very saturated because you can't really outsource it to Indians or something like that. You can't hire someone that doesn't speak good English. So if you are someone like that, you're good. So it's not as saturated as, for example, software engineering, because they can just hire Indians or somewhere else from way cheaper, or AI, right? But you can't hire an AI salesperson really. So you do that, and then my advice to you and how I got my job pretty quickly is to tailor your resume to each job, and don't even use LinkedIn or Indeed. That's just, it's a waste of time. I think there's a number, 800,000 applications get submitted on LinkedIn per day. Is like you're probably not going to be the one to get a job from there. Companies don't really look through LinkedIn that much. applying on company website. There's this website called Hiring Cafe. It's amazing. It pulls jobs from the actual company's website. So get it from there and tailor your resume to each job application you do it. So copy the job description, go on ChatGPT or type of AI and tell it to, and give it your resume and tell it to tailor it so it can pass the ATS scanners by a high percentage. So to include all the keywords in there. So that will pass ATS scanners and you will be actually reviewed by a human being and not some type of AI that throws your shit away, right? What else? And if you want to automate that as well, there's this website called jobcopilot.com. If you pay for that, they will like automate that stuff. They will tell your resume and send it to each job application. It's pretty good. I use that as well, but it costs money, but you don't need it, obviously. But also, another tip as well is to record a video to introduce yourself and your experience and what you do and who you are on camera and post it on like YouTube and link it to your resume somehow. For example, intro on the top right or something like that. Also, make sure your resume is good. I can link down my resume that I've used on these job applications. It's pretty good. It's actually a software engineering resume by Pyre King. He's a like YouTuber here. If you want to look it up, just go look up Pyre King resume, and you'll see that he made a video about it. So it's pretty good. What else? Do that. Just stay consistent every single day. Honestly, just apply to a bunch of jobs, at least 10, 20 per day. I promise you will land some interviews. If you could as well, email them. There's also another website that can do that. Job Copilot as well can do that, but I'm not promoting that or anything. But I'm just saying I use it because I don't want to waste so much time. But do that as well. And the cool thing about sales tech is that it will always be there, no matter what. There's always be products to be sold. Doesn't matter if AI takes over everything, someone will have to sell these AI products. So they always need you to sell it. And I promise you, once the economy gets better, you'll get paid crazy. And if you learn how to sell things, you'll never be broke ever again. Because even if you don't have a job, you can sell something else. You can always just like work off mission and sell something, or just make your own product and sell it. That's the hardest part is sales and marketing. So if you know how to do that, you're basically rich. But yeah, honestly, it's pretty simple. I will link down the course and resume and the website that I used to apply, and make sure you tailor your like LinkedIn to be like professional and good looking, and that should be it really. And the video as well. Don't forget that to link it on your resume, and you should be good. I promise you get a job in no time and actually escape this fucking rat race and go to Thailand or some other fucking place and enjoy your life there. But yeah, if you have any more questions, let me know in the comments and I'll get to it.